Hey guys, Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of My Shave of the Day. Actually, I really should call this episode of My Shave of Yesterday, because I didn't get around yesterday to doing a shave, and I didn't shave today. I was a slacker. But normally I would skip over and I wouldn't revisit yesterday's shave, except for the fact that I had the opportunity yesterday to use a new soap. And it's a soap I've been excited to try. I've had it in my den a little over a week now, and really excited to try it out and excited to tell you about it. And so I didn't want to forget to do that before I sent it on back home to its rightful owner, my buddy Jeremy. And that soap is Stirling's Grapefruit. Absolutely love the scent of this soap. I am a sucker for citrus scents, which is definitely evident in my den. I have a number of citrus scents, from Blackship Grooming Company to Orange Menthol by Maggard, and I have a few other ones in here. I've got Lime from Eva Nestorova. Oh boy, I don't even know what else I've got in here. But I got a lot of citrus-based scents, and even this one here from Tonsorial Parlor has some citrusy notes in it, although technically it is citronella, but kind of what's this here, tangerine and lang lang from Barrister and Mann, although that one's not a huge, I'm not a huge fan of that, but I have it. But anyhow, I love citrus scents, and this was no different. This is a straight up grapefruit, nothing fancy, nothing schmancy, just great grapefruit. And I really enjoyed the scent. Now, the scent strength on this, I would say it's probably in a 5-ish range. Not extremely strong, but definitely no problem picking it up off the I want to say off the puck, but out of the tub for me. Really enjoyed it. Now, the performance on this was good. One of the things that I sometimes have problems with, as I've said before, is lathering tallow-based soaps, just because of my water quality. When I first got into wet shaving, one of the first artisans I ever tried was Mike's, and I had a lot of problems. Part of it was just being a newbie, but I had problems getting a good lather just because of the tallow, and that's just held true with other tallow-based soaps. I've learned how to lather them, don't get me wrong, and I need to go back and revisit Mike's, but it does take a little bit more work for me, generally speaking, to get a good lather from a tallow-based soap, just because of my water. Didn't have a lot of problem. Didn't take a lot of extra work to get a good lather yesterday with this, and it worked very, very well. I really enjoyed using this. It had all of the properties that I'm looking for in a soap. The cushion, the glide, the slickness was all there. My one, I guess the thing that I was a little disappointed about was the post-shave feel. And that's just because tallow-based soaps, generally speaking, leave my face feeling moisturized, not greasy, but moisturized. And this one, for some reason, left me feeling a little bit more dried out. Now, does that mean that I would never buy a Stirling soap? No, not at all. You know, I've told you before that my skin has a tendency to be a little bit more on the greasy side, and so a dried out feeling doesn't bother me too much, because I know that naturally my skin is going to moisturize itself, so to speak. But I've come to expect from tallow-based soaps that softness and that moisturizing feeling, and I didn't get that from this. I'm going to use it a couple more times and just see if maybe it was just the day. I don't know, but for whatever reason, when I got done with this, I felt a little dried out. Now, when I say a little bit dried out, it was a post-shave feel that's very similar to what I normally get from a Soap Commander, let's say, which is a vegan-based soap, I believe. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure Soap Commander is yeah, I got the vegan edition here, so wanted to double check. Didn't want to give you bad information. And as I've told you before, that doesn't stress me out. but I just expected a little different post-shave feel from this, and I didn't get it. But overall, really enjoyed this. I can't remember if this is my first time using a Stirling soap or if I've tried it in past rounds. I don't remember. I know I don't have any Stirling in my den at the moment, and that's not because I have anything against Stirling. I know back in the day when they were first getting started, there were some issues with some scents from the tallow. I know they've long had that figured out. That's not kept me from Stirling whatsoever. It's just that there's so many great artisans out there. This is one that I've not had the opportunity to try much, if at all, before using this. And but you know, and from a soap perspective, I do have the Stirling Barbershop Aftershave, which I absolutely love. One of my favorite aftershaves that I have, actually. But really enjoyed this. I paired it with the Thomas 2 from Blackship Grooming Company. Very good pairing. Really enjoyed that yesterday. Now, before I go, today I did want to share with you some new products that I have in the den and some stuff that I'm very, very excited about. So, I placed an order last week with Blackship Grooming Company, and because I needed to rectify a couple of issues. First of all, at the meetup, Kelly had given me the, actually let me grab it, coolest aftershave bottle right now, and all aftershaved them. This bottle of peg leg nickels, which I absolutely loved. Oh, whew, oh my goodness, great stuff. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. And so I needed, I needed the matching soap. Of course, Christmas is right around and I should have asked for it for Christmas, but you know, whatever. Whew, oh my goodness, I love this stuff. And spot on, matches the aftershave 100% perfectly. Sometimes aftershaves and soaps don't necessarily match up. They're complementary. Don't always get the same scent off out of the tub as you do from the aftershave or vice versa. This one here, no problem whatsoever. Whew, oh my goodness, love it. Awesome stuff. Peg leg nickels, Blackship Grooming Company, love it, and so happy to have it. Now, the other thing that I had, let me grab it here. Just got this back. I lent it to my buddy Tim, and I had Ghost Ship soap that I picked up in a lot of soaps. Whew, which is awesome stuff. But I didn't have the aftershave, so of course I had to rectify that. Now, there it is. Whew. I would say, let me just smell those, because that's actually the first time I've smelled them side by side. That's the soap, and this is the aftershave. You shake it up here real good. And pretty darn close. Matches up, and I love it. Really enjoy that. So I rectified that error, and so then in there as well was Wassail, a holiday scent. Ooh, wow, that. Oh my goodness, that's good. Ooh-wee, oh man. Awesome stuff, and great. Kelly's done such a great job with his labeling, and I meant to grab threw some business cards in and in the box as well, and they just look awesome. But whew, man, that's Wassail, and what's up? That's what's up. Boy, that's good stuff. Whew, man. I'm not the greatest at describing scents, but whatever that is, I just want to eat it. I want to attack that with a spoon. Ooh, that's good stuff. Then Kelly also threw in a couple of samples here, and actually, these are a couple of ones that I've really been wanting to try and see what they smelled like. The other one that of his that I really want to check out too is Philip's Foger, but that's a time or for another day, I guess we'll say. But these are two that I've really been wanting to check out. And one is the Black Rose, and this one is 2 Bits. This Black Rose, whew, man, I love this stuff. Whew, it's definitely got a cologne type scent to it, and I don't know really which one it reminds me of, but man, that's awesome. I love that. The Black Rose, so I'm gonna have to get some of that too. And then this here is 2 Bits, and this one I like. I can't say that I love it as much as the Black Rose, but it smells really good. Whew, man, that's really good. And it's this again is a little bit on that cologne type side, but whew, it's really good. But if I had to choose between the two, for me, this Black Rose, it's awesome. Woo-wee, man, that's good stuff. So Black Rose and 2 Bits aftershaves. Kelly, you're a crack dealer. You got me hooked, and man, you're just reeling me in. So maybe I'll have to have my lovely wife and son place an order for Christmas time. We'll see. Anyhow, guys, Brian the Shaving Geek here, reporting live from my shave den. Excited to try out all this new stuff. And I'll be doing some shaves with this stuff and reporting live from my shave den. And I'm wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.